Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another video. Today I am bringing to you another book haul. This will be the last book haul for a while because I really need to put a big dent in my physical TBR. I have so many books that I have to read, but it was recently my 20th birthday on March 18th. I have got quite a few books to show you. Most of these were given to me as gifts. Some of them I did by myself and I just decided to throw them in here because the more the merrier, you know? I'm sure you guys want to see all the books. So I have my books in piles right here. We're just gonna start from the top of the pile. Alright, so the first book is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I've been wanting to read this ever since it blew up all over every book platform that I'm on. Everyone's been reading this, everyone's been raving about it, and I would like to join the train. I really wish that I had this for my reading thrillers for a week video that I just filmed. I'm so excited to read this. Literally so freaking excited. Then I got The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrane? I don't know exactly how to say it. This is the Clockwork Reader's favorite romance novel, and she doesn't really like romance. I was like, okay, if she likes this romance, then it probably has to be really good. So I want it. This is a romance about two guys. I have yet to read like an LGBTQ romance, so I'm really excited for that. I'm honestly not entirely even sure what it's about. I just bought it simply because she liked it. That's my problem. Dev has always believed in fairy tales, so it's no wonder that he spent his career crafting them on a long-running reality dating show Ever After. As the most successful producer in the franchise's history, Dev always scripts the perfect love story for his contestants, even as his own love life crashes and burns. But then the show cast disgraced tech wonderkind Charlie Winshaw as its star. Charlie is far from the romantic Prince Charming Ever After expects. He doesn't believe in true love and agreed to appear on the show only as a last-ditch effort to rehabilitate his image. In front of the cameras, he's a stiff, anxious mess with no idea how to date 20 women on national television. On a whirlwind worldwide tour, they begin to open up to each other, and Charlie realizes he has better chemistry with Dev than with his co-stars. But even reality TV has a script, and in order to find their way to happily ever after, they'll have to reconsider whose love story gets told and why. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I absolutely love that. I'm so excited for this now. I had no idea what it was about until just now. And then I got The Demon in the Woods graphic novel. This is my first graphic, well, it's not my first graphic novel because I do have Heartstopper, but I got this because I did buy this for myself. And if you follow my Instagram, you already know why, because I always post the books that I get on my story. Definitely follow me over there because you don't want to miss out on seeing all the early content. But I got this because, as we all know, I'm like halfway through the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I thought maybe this might make me more inclined to continue it. Every time I'm at Barnes & Noble, I look at it and I want to buy it, but it's too expensive because I'm not paying that much money for it. But I saw it at Half Price Books, so it was like literally $10, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. Then I got The Layover by Lacey Walden. I've never heard anybody talk about this book. It's a really short, it's not even 300 pages. An unexpected layover with her nemesis turns a flight attendant's life upside down in this witty, breezy, romantic comedy about life and love 30,000 feet in the air. Well, that's so fun. I got this because I'm going to Hawaii, so be on the lookout for insane vlogs. Don't even think for 1 second that I'm not gonna vlog that entire trip. So obviously, I had to buy books for it. This is literally the perfect book to read on that trip. The cover is giving Hawaii, okay? So I just needed some summery books to bring with me. And this is one of the ones I picked, so I'm really excited to see if it's good or not because I really haven't heard anything about this. Then I got Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. And when I posted about this on my Instagram story that I got it, people were saying that I should read the other parts of the Shadowhunters world because there's like a billion trillion books. So people are saying that like I should read the other ones before this. Simply, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I've just heard so many good things about this series lately. Ever since the third book came out and people have been reading like the first book, the second book, the third book, I heard such good things and I've been wanting to pick it up for a while, so I did. Let me know if you've like read this series, all of the books or just some of them. Let me know if you think that I should read the other books before I go into Chain of Gold. I'm literally so excited for this book. I got The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Literally so excited when I was at Barnes & Noble and checked out, the lady at the counter was like, this book is absolutely incredible. You're going to love it. Every time I go to Barnes & Noble, I look at it, but I don't buy it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself for my birthday and let myself get the Night Circus. This is another book that the Clockwork Reader really loves. Anyone that I've heard talk about this book literally loves it. They said it's so good. So I want to read it and I'm really excited. Then we have The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I heard someone on Instagram talk about this book, this trilogy, and they just said that it's really good. All the comments were saying it's really good, and then I saw it at Barnes & Noble. So I know it's a small town romance in Alaska. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm in my small town romance era because I've been reading a lot of small town romance. Then we have 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. Everyone read this a few months back. Everyone was saying it was so good. There's a lot of important messages in it. Ava Mercy is a single mom and best-selling erotica writer. And Shane Hall is a award-winning novelist. And they meet at a Black literary event. Oh, that's cute. Oh, they're both writers. I love that. That is literally so cute. We all know I read a lot of romance, okay? Then we have This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi. I heard Olivia Reads a Latte talking about this book. She was actually talking about the second book that just came out, These Infinite Threads. I think that's what it's called. Obviously, I have to read this first. And I was looking for a new romance fantasy. There is absolutely no reason for me to be looking for that. I have plenty right here, but you know. So this is a forbidden romance fantasy. Honestly, I don't really know much about it other than... Oh, each of the chapters is so cute. Then I got Stalking Jack the Ripper. If you haven't heard of this series, I know there's a few books. There's like one about Dracula, and there's two other ones and I can't remember what they're about. But it's basically these like dark romances about, I don't know what you'd call them. They're not like villains, but like he murdered women in cold blood. He terrorized an entire city. He taunted those of us who hunted him down. But despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper. I'm a sucker for a dark romance, so this is one that has definitely caught my eye. That's so intriguing. Jack the Ripper, excuse me. I'm excited to read it. I'm gonna say that about every single book because simply I'm excited to read all of them. Then we have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. All these books that I'm getting are the first books in the series that I haven't started, but the final offer recently came out. Everyone absolutely loved it, but everyone absolutely loves this entire trilogy, and I still need to read Throttled by Lauren Asher, but I had to get The Fine Print. I really want to read it. I really want to jump into the Lauren Asher world that everyone knows and loves so much. This is like a billionaire romance, and Dreamland is technically like Disney World, and I know it's about three brothers, the trilogy. They all have to like do some specific thing to get to keep their share in Dreamland or something. This one is about Rowan and Zara. The little chapters are so cute. Look at that. That's so cute. Then we have From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. This is my first Mariana Zapata book and I'm so excited about it. I actually found this at Half Price Books, which was insane because you don't usually find books like this at Half Price Books, I feel like. But it was just sitting on the bottom shelf and I was like, you're coming home with me. And literally no damage whatsoever. It was literally sitting there for me. So I bought it. And I'm so excited. I've heard so many good things about this book and so many good things about Mariana Zapata as an author, especially from Larry Reads. She loves Mariana Zapata, and I trust her opinion. So I need to read Mariana Zapata. Then we have The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. I have The No Show by Beth O'Leary that I still need to read, but I've also heard really good things about this. Also, can we talk about the cover for a second? Literally so freaking cute. I absolutely love it. And it's about Tiffy and Leon, and they share an apartment and they're roommates, but they've never met just because their lifestyles and schedules are so hectic. They start writing notes to each other and politely establishing boundaries and rules, and then they eventually become friends, I'm sure, and it goes from there because it says, what if your roommate was your soulmate? Then I got There Is No Devil by Sophie Lark. This was at Barnes & Noble. I was so confused. I saw it on the shelf and I was like, they don't sell this shit here. Like, I feel like they definitely don't sell this shit here. Like, they don't have Haunting or Hunting Adeline in there, you know what I mean? Like, so when I saw it, I was so surprised. Had to buy it, obviously. Love this cover, okay? I absolutely love this cover. I love snakes. Cole is experiencing emotions he's never known while Maria blossoms into this... While Maria blossoms into a successful artist shaking off the trauma of her youth, for the first time in both their lives, they might actually be happy. But the past has a long shadow. Alistair Shaw is the beast of the bay, a frenzy killer who once hoped to share his hunting ground with Cole. When he realizes the cold-hearted Cole has fallen in love, he plans to destroy him using Mara as his weapon. Cole will do anything to protect Mara, but is Mara strong enough to protect herself? Oh my god, what is it with all these books in the chapter pages being so absolutely phenomenal? Then I got Hideaway by Penelope Douglas, which is the second book in the Devil's Night series. I read Corrupt last month, I think. I read it in February. And this one is about Kai, which is one of the friends of the main character in Corrupt. So I think the whole series goes through their friend group. Kai was the character that I was most interested in for specific reasons. If you've read the book, you know. If you've read the book, you know. Okay. So I'm really intrigued for his book. Excited to see where it goes. I wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to continue the Devil's Night series, but now that I have this book, I have to. So I'm really hoping that I like this one more than I did Corrupt. Then I got Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Birthday Girl. It was me. But it is not a cutesy little romance. It is definitely a dark romance. That's Penelope Douglas's forte. And it's about Jordan and Pike. She's 19 and I'm 38.
I have no idea why I said I'm 38. I am in fact not 38, so.
Okay. She's 19. The romantic interest is 38. She has a boyfriend that isn't him. And her boyfriend's father moves in with them. What? What? Okay. I'm intrigued, to say the least. Then I got In a Jam by Kate Canterbury. Everyone's been reading this. I know Steph Borer kind of started the little train on this book because she absolutely loved it, and then everyone else started reading it. The cover, absolutely adorable, like in the spine too, is so freaking cute. I know it's a small town romance. I guess there's a single dad trope in here. Interesting. I really like to go into romance books blind sometimes. It almost makes it better. So I don't know too much about this book, but it says she's the one who got away. She just doesn't know it. And then we have Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan. I'm so excited to read this. This is also my first Kennedy Ryan book, so that's really exciting. It's a sports romance, obviously a basketball romance, and that's all I know. I just know everyone really raves about this and they love it, and it's my turn. It's my turn, okay? The finale of this video. I got the rest of the Magnolia Park series. So exciting. Thank you, Mom. Just want to give a little shout out. Thank you, Mom. Literally so ecstatic to finally finish this series or just jump back into the world of this series. Next to go, we have Daisy Hates, and then we're back to Magnolia and BJ, which I can't deny, I'm a sucker for Magnolia and BJ, but I have not read about Christian and Daisy yet, so I can't form an opinion on which couple I like better yet. So that's very exciting. Let me know if you want to see a reading vlog on the rest of the series, because I would definitely do it for you guys. So those are all the books that I have to show you for this book haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these books that I got for my birthday, and make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss me reading any of them. Some very fun videos are currently in the works, so be on the lookout for those, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!